Okay. Sorry guys, sorry for the late start. I was pretty busy most of the day. And sadly, since I was so busy for today and how tired I am, we are going to do probably like an hour, 2 hours. We'll see. Just depends on how it goes. Here, we're getting everything set up real quick. Well, there gotta be something wrong with this audio jack because sometimes this audio jack just doesn't want to work. It gotta be something with it. Okay, I'm gonna leave that playing, but I'm gonna have it like on low, like yeah, like super low volume. That's the wrong one. There we go. We don't have a death counter right now. We are going to continue where we left off from. Okay, now I remember where we left off. God damn. I'm gonna get my ass beat, bro. I haven't played in 2 weeks. Okay, let me unmute. There we go. Okay, I think that's good. Hopefully the game audio isn't like really loud. Like, oh, it's hidden. I am extremely tired. So
over here.
I probably won't be like going for a long time. I didn't even mean to actually like use rage. Okay, I kind of. What's my quick turn? Oh. Okay, yeah. Okay. I was like, what is my quick turn? Because I don't know what it is. I thought I got this chest before I closed the game. I guess it just didn't save that part. What else? Is there nothing else around here? 254, we're gonna have more people. Alright. Yeah, definitely way more. There's a lot of them. Okay, hold on.
No, don't leave me alone here.
What is my Okay, so I have square, I have triangle. What is my healing one? I'm trying to remember what my healing one is. Because it's not square, right? Oh, I didn't see you. What is is it left bumper? Bro, I'm genuinely trying to remember. Like, is it left bumper or no? Yeah, it has to be. It has to be because if I'm throwing with left trigger, yeah, if I'm throwing with left trigger, then it's gonna be left bumper. What is wrong with me, bro? What's wrong with me? I literally don't play this for a week and I just don't know what to do. Or we're just selling. Okay, there's easy. Why is everything just blowing up? Everything's just blowing up. Everything is literally just blowing up in front of me. And they just keep coming. Like the green ones just keep coming and they're starting to spawn behind me. They start from like spawning behind me to then like very cool. And then this guy shows up. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, bro. There's just so many of the little green ones. And then the Atreus can't kill any of them. Holy fuck. At this one, we're gonna have to update the death counter.
You got him.
See, in that time, none of them spawned behind me. Like I just pushed through. None of them spawned behind me. Like, come on. They also didn't give me shit too, so it's like, come on. For real, guys. It's for real. Wait, no, this is a whole different angle. It's a whole different angle I gotta hit. What's with my vertical sense? I feel like my vertical sense is just so slow. Okay, that's like a little bit better. Now please get some health. Can I please get some health? Where am I going? Where am I going? Okay, yeah, I got it. I need health, motherfucker. Doesn't really upgrade me that much, though. Runic-wise, it does, but do I really need that right now? Besides, most of these stats that I got, they don't do enough damage anyways. And then there's the issue with like loading up my sends, right? Where like I try to put it at a higher one, but I forget that most of my controllers have stick drift. So the stick drift starts to become more prominent.
They've covered it up with that stuff. How would they do that? Look, another light up. What's he doing? Oh no! Why are they killing him? He didn't do anything.
Do not assume. You are seeing the end of a war, boy. You do not know what led to this moment.
But he didn't even defend himself.
That was his choice. We make ours.
Here we go!
What the fuck? Nothing there. Yo, Atreus, you getting your ass beat, Loki. Okay, why are we sticking to one? That touched me? Are we dead ass? Are we dead ass? That actually touched me? Come on.
Enemies ahead!
Okay. Yo, why are they chaining these? Okay, I'm. Okay, you're spawning him. Okay. Oh my god. I'm dying way too much. I'm dying way too much. Not making any progress.
Be ready.
Atreus, where you at? Holy fuck, bro. Nobody wants to give me the fair respect of a 1v1. Jesus.
I'm ready.
Jesus. Come on, bro.
What now?
It's like
Light
a
is
holy
near.
fucking lock-in that I
Look for
gotta
a
get
way
into.
inside.
I have to tap into that, bro. And then there's no fucking health. It never, bro. It doesn't drop any health. This game doesn't drop any fucking health. Where's my axe?
That did it. Look, more light bridges.
Follow me.
Like, it doesn't even give you health when you're about to take on like a bunch of people too.
Farther, they're winning. Watch out!
Is there one behind me? Oh, no. No, 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 no.
We did it.
Like, I'm clicking the joystick too much. Like, it just doesn't matter, bro. It just doesn't matter.
That one's down.
What?
Phew. I'm out of breath. Enemy down!
Oh my gosh.
You're restoring all the pathways.
Bro, just give me the fucking, just give me health. That's it. It was, the game was being generous like at the beginning, and now it just doesn't want to do that anymore. At this point, like I can really just, I'm gonna just make a whole build where everything just gives me health. It just keeps giving me health, where I just keep fighting. No matter what, I just keep fighting. What am I looking at?
Atreus, follow me.
Be right there. Yeah, that looks too hard. Maybe we could find the light somewhere else.
No, give me a moment.
What the fuck am I looking at, bro? So I have it curved, right? So I can curve it. How the fuck am I supposed to be able to curve it through there?
It's too hard. We should go.
Not yet.
Hold on. I'm supposed to look at it from like a whole different angle from like the bottom. And I feel like I feel like when I first did this step that it was like really fast. Like I got this shit down like really easily. And now I just don't know what to do. Nothing is truly lining up though. Nothing is truly lining up. Okay. Oh, yeah. Okay. Okay. Okay.
Aw.
I almost got full rage, so I think
Quiet.
we'll be solid for like the next couple fights. Yeah, we're back on it again, and welcome back to the stream killer. We're not gonna be doing this for that long, but like I needed to get back into it, you know, to try to keep on schedule.
Hey, when we make it to the light, how do you think we get it into the Bifrost?
The witch said to step into it
She did?
when she was ripped away from this realm.
Oh, how did I miss that?
You are more concerned with her safety than our goal.
Oh, what the fuck?
Quiet. I have him. Your knife boy.
Nice.
That was close.
Okay, I need to turn down the vertical. The vertical is a little bit too high. You have a girlfriend now? You have a, she's on Brazilian. It took like 3 months of talking, but I'm learning Portuguese now. Okay, that's dope. That's dope. Why should be a man? Hold on. My fault. No, I'm so happy for you. I'm so happy for you, broski. Dab me up. Where the... I was thinking the same. Oh my gosh. Nah, I'm so happy for you, bro.
Do not stray from me, boy.
You don't gotta tell me.
You think hopefully you get to show her everything about Star Wars like how you showed me.
Another one!
Stay back.
Oh shit. She's a Star Wars fan too? Maybe that's why y'all found each other.
The light!
Yes, we are near our goal, but we must be careful. Understand?
God.
How was learning Portuguese going? Because I have a couple of Brazilian like viewers as well that they'll translate everything while they type. So I can tell like what they're trying to say.
There. When it falls,
Right, because
be
I speak
ready.
Spanish, so like I see the mixture in it, but like it's like kind of funny. Atreus does need to lock in. I mean, I think he's doing all right. Atreus is doing all right now. The game just gave me free health. This means that I'm about to get my ass beat. True that. Only thing I know is because Spanish is slightly similar. Yeah, I think that's how it goes for like all other South American and like island language, because they all have like. Okay, let's just low down. Oh my god, it's just one shot. Oh.
A narrow path negates superior numbers. Stay focused.
Oh, dodge. Bro, I'm trying my best. I didn't know the was they at rotoscopy? Well, yeah, they actually do have a person that does like all the moves. But like for them to animate like how it flows in between it, that's all them. Bro, they are just swinging away at me, and I cannot. I just suck at fucking. Oh my god. There we go. I'm double tapping. What up, Froggy? Like they actually have like the same way Kilgrid, how they have people inside like black suits to do CGI like costumes, like the movie Avatar, the blue people. They have everybody inside like black suits and stuff. So it's the same thing going on with Kratos and Atreus. They just have like, you know, two characters that have a similar build.
I'm fine.
About a girlfriend and she's a goonie too. She says things I would say before I do, bro. Why y'all freaked out?
The light.
I went and watched some of the God of War where he killed all the Olympian gods, and he's definitely better in this game. And yeah, I'm glad you see that. You tune into like the lore or like the full gameplays?
I hear.
Cause the lore, like like people that make videos about like the lore of God of War, you know, explaining it all, it's pretty cool, you know, and they cover a lot. I think there's a video out there that does like 13-15 hours of just straight up lore talk, and they talk about every single detail. It's just that when you play the game, it's just so much more different. It's just so much more different, and it's so much more better.
Yeah.
About God of War, you watch some of the lore videos about God of War as well.
Use it as a last resort.
Like, don't get me wrong, guys. I would definitely have loved to like start at the beginning of all of God of War, but like this is like kind of, you know, more up to date with like the style. You know what I'm saying? And like graphic wise. So I didn't want it to hurt y'all's eyes. Like I can enjoy an old game for sure, but I don't know how y'all would enjoy an old game. So that's why I didn't really do it. They make it remakes of the old God of Wars. I'm glad that they are. I just got a lot of gaming news like today and yesterday, and I'm really excited of where like the gaming industry is heading. I just don't like console, where console is heading. I just watched some of the gameplay, mostly just the boss fights. The boss fights are incredible. They're good. They just don't explain anything about like Kratos, but the boss fights are amazing. My money.
Faye.
Like just recently, we just got word that NetherRealm, the studio that made Mortal Kombat, their next game is not going to be a follow-up of Mortal Kombat 1. It's actually going to be Injustice 3. And honestly, bro, I am jumping and kicking my feet right now. Because Injustice 3 coming out, like, I'm genuinely going to lock in on that shit. Like, y'all might see me inside tournaments for that shit, bro. On Injustice 3, y'all are definitely going to probably see me in tournaments for that shit, bro. And the cosplays are going to go crazy. Also, canonically, God of War and Shovel Knight occurs in the same cosmology. Oh, really? Shovel Knight. What's Shovel Knight? Oh, hi, Jinx. Good morning to you.
I don't know him, and he doesn't know me. Doesn't seem to want to. I'm strong. I'm smart.
Shut
I'm
up,
not
boy.
what he thinks I am. I know better.
We're playing PlayStation Dad Simulator right now. I want to play that game Pragmata.
He doesn't talk.
Okay, you're going back to bed. All right, cool.
Doesn't teach me. It should have been him. Do you hear me? Him, not you.
I can't run. I can't watch this. I still gotta play. You still gotta play this game. Honestly, I'm barely touching Marvel Rivals. Fuck.
Except, I don't mean that. You know I love him. I just wish he was better. I know he can be.
We all wish
So
we could
if
be
he
better.
tries, I'll try. But if he doesn't, please come back. I know you're out there somewhere.
Fuck. So goddamn bright. indie-ish game about a knight with a shovel that has a secret boss fight with Kratos in the Sony versions of the game, which are canon apparently. Oh, I know which game you're talking about. Yeah. Technically, there's like 3 other games that are like canon that are not a part of like God of War, and it's like.
Why did you do that?
It's like an indie game as well. Well, no, not indie game. It's like a Smash Bros style of game where it's like a bunch of PlayStation exclusive characters like Dead Space, Zeus, Kratos. Like it's like a bunch of characters. Yo, Atreus was literally packing these niggas up.
You've been gone a long time. I didn't know what to do. You left me here again. Why don't you care?
That's impossible.
Atreus like that. So the Kratos have multiple families because he killed his family, and how is his like son still alive? And doesn't this game happen way later than the first game? Yeah. So God of War 2018 is not a remake. It's a continuation. It's a continuation. Remember, we gotta keep that in mind. God of War 2018 and God of War Ragnarok is a continuation of the lore of Kratos already. So this ain't no remake or nothing like that. He has multiple families, and it's only 2 families. He has the family that he killed, sadly, and that who he went to hell, and to go get his daughter, which he left in hell, not really went to hell, but he died, went to the afterlife to see his daughter, was trying to get his daughter out, realized he couldn't take his daughter with him because he had to go take revenge on the gods, and then he leaves his daughter to the the underworld, and then you get the crazy ass boss fights. You get the crazy boss fights of God of War 3, right? You get the crazy ass boss fights in the story of God of War 2 and 3, and then he destroys everything, goes into God of War 2018, which is right here, right now, and he happens to have another family with Faye and Atreus as his son. And that's why we get the continuation. Remember, his skin is still pale from the ashes of his first family. Retrieve my axe, boy. Says after life in.
Your bow.
Oh fuck.
Hold it.
Hold on, I gotta fix my audio. Oh, there we go. I have to fix my audio real quick. Since Afterlife and God of War works as another realm, Kratos could have somehow escaped in other media with similar concepts in Marvel, Nightcrawler, and teleporting mutant died. Just teleported out of hell. I did not know Nightcrawler could do that, but that's actually really dope. Like, that's actually like cool to learn. Like, X-Men wise, I don't know that much about the X-Men except for Cyclops, Wolverine. I know a lot about Storm because of power scaling battles. Who else? Juggernaut. Juggernaut is one of my favorite X-Men characters. Only really power wise, not really story or lore wise. Nightcrawler is crazy deep in writing. I bet he is. I hear a lot. I hear that he has like a lot of fans. Like Nightcrawler has a lot of fans. Does this kid in the game know that why his dad is pale? No, like that's what the game is like gonna cover when you play through the story. He doesn't even Atreus doesn't even know that he's a god. He's a half god. Like Atreus doesn't even know that. He doesn't know that his dad is the ghost of Sparta. He doesn't know that his dad killed gods and that his own dad is like, that he's a god. They don't know that. But while we're continuing the story, we get to learn all of that. So while you're watching it with me, you'll find out like how all of this happens.
Maybe it'll help us get out of this stupid place.
But I do feel bad for Atreus. Like Atreus really went to town like with all these fucking fairies and shit. But yeah, I did not know Nightcrawler could actually just teleport himself out of hell. I find it funny when people like they kind of confuse Nightcrawler with Mephisto because they have like similar builds, somewhat similar builds, similar abilities. I'm barely getting like part 1 of RE9's like gameplay walkthrough. Like I'm barely getting it done, bro. Like the editing and shit. Like I just been putting it off for so long. Okay, we can take this back. We might actually need this. Also, fam, I'm still mad that you said Star Wars power scaling is on invincible levels. It's not. I never said that it was on invincible levels. I said it was on invincible consistency. Because genuinely, sometimes that shit just don't make sense. Because while I'm watching some of the Star Wars stuff, I'm just like, so we're just inconsistent. Because mind you, Star Wars has some of the most overpowered abilities that they do not use. Especially with the rule of like lightsabers cannot be turned on and off during battle. Dog, are we bullshitting each other? Don't give me that out of respect shit. But I mean more so like when you deal with like, since we were watching Star Wars Rebels, and you know like the team leader, he's a Jedi, like he's genuinely a Jedi, and he has to he's not like a fully fledged like powerful Jedi for sure, but like at the same time, like can't he should be able to do a lot more stuff and be a lot more of a threatening presence since he's a Jedi. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's a LARPist concept in the Star Wars fandom. You telling me that I'm pretending to know? Well, I didn't know anything about Star Wars, and while I'm watching it, that's the connection that I kind of made. That's literally the connection that I kind of made. Star Wars is really inconsistent in power scaling. Canon is a weak ass Jedi. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. See, even Froggy just like he just backed me up on my point. It's their power scaling is very inconsistent, and that's why I say invincible level power scaling. Because not because they're on the same level as invincible characters. Fuck no. Darth Vader would destroy anybody inside the invincible universe. Let's be real. Of course. But when I say invincible power scaling, I'm talking about like they are just inconsistent as fuck. Like niggas were saying that Thrag can beat Wonder Woman, and I'm like, no. Comic Wonder Woman. Any comic DC character, I would take them over any invincible character any day, because there's more consistency in the abilities that they can do. That's what I'm saying. That's why I'm losing my shit. Like I was losing my shit when people were trying to say Thrag over Wonder Woman. I'm like, what? Okay, so look, I finished Invincible, right? I caught up completely. But when I got to the scene where Thrag said I'd rather die. Oh shit. Where he said I'd rather die, bro, and he speed blitzed the other guy, I was like okay, there's kind of some aura, but that's not the best thing that he could have possibly done. Where are we watching Rebels? Well, we were watching it originally on Flix HQ, but they got it. They got the website. All the websites that I used to watch the shit on, they took them down, bro. I'm losing my mind, bro. I'm starting to sweat and shit. It's not looking good. It's just genuinely not looking good. It's just genuinely not looking good for real. Like, but no, we got like the new websites. No, I mean, how far are we into? Oh, we watched like the first 5 episodes. If we do a show, so Froggy, like when I do my Sunday night movie nights, which the issue is that you can't tune into them because I'm only doing them on Twitch and TikTok, because I can't do them on YouTube. Like I can't do them on YouTube because I get copyrighted. But like we do them on Twitch and TikTok. Oh, you want to talk about some story but not spoil it? Okay. Yeah, we're only to like episode 5. Well, the issue with Star Wars, were similar to Invincible and media comprehension. Most fans just repeat or say whatever YouTube videos, not out of bad faith, but most channels are just speculation. That's why I never tuned into any of those YouTube videos or anything like that. That's why for what I'm saying, I know that shit is really sticking, because I watched what me and you saw the same shit. Me and you saw the same shit, and I saw the same shit on Invincible. I don't look into theories or none of that. I'm literally looking at this shit, right? I'm literally looking at this shit, and I'm just like, okay, Thrag's fucking air punch. Thrag's fucking air punch. Let's be real. That's so inconsistent. That's so inconsistent. You're telling me that Thrag punched Omni-Man so hard it created his own wind vortex? You're telling me that Omni-Man couldn't fly on a planet that had like a heavier gravity, but he can survive the pull of a black hole? Get the fuck out of here, bro. You're telling me that 3 Viltrumites can blow through a planet. And you're telling me 3 Viltrumites can blow through a planet, right? But for some reason, when it's an army of Viltrumites, they don't just do that to any other planet. You get what I'm saying? You get there's inconsistencies all over. Especially Mark. Nigga, Invincible's show would be 10 times better if Mark was not the main character. If Mark wasn't the main character, Invincible would be 10 times better. Call me crazy. Call me crazy. Call me crazy if y'all want. The show is always better and more interesting, and I am more locked in whenever Mark is not on the screen. The only time Mark locks in and I'm starting to be interested in whatever the fuck I'm watching is when he's actually doing a fight. And mind you, the Conquest rematch, that shit sucked. I'm gonna be real. The Conquest rematch sucked. You're telling me that he just makes one promise that he's never gonna breathe again, and Conquest rips out his guts? To be honest, bro, Mark lost. Mark lost, but since he's a main character, that is plot armor. That is the definition of plot armor, bro. That is the definition of plot armor. Niggas can say Naruto got plot armor, Ichigo got plot armor. They can say Deku. They can say any other character in media has plot armor. But Mark from Invincible is the definition of plot armor, bro. Like, that shit had me so irritated. My bad, Froggy. I didn't get to respond to you. Do I care about spoilers? If it's about Star Wars Rebels, no, I don't really care about spoilers because all that shit already exists. All that shit already exists. You get what I'm saying? So don't worry about that, Froggy. You can say whatever. You can say whatever. It doesn't matter. Well, the black hole that was never a thing for me. He was outside even the horizon. Viltrumites can control their inertia and stuff. But that's for every flyer. If Viltrumites can control their inertia, that means Bulletproof can also control his inertia. Alan can control his inertia too. Because if we're putting that up, like Invincible was literally Gohan actually became the protagonist of DBZ and still became a jobber. That's what I'm saying. Like, it's just so inconsistent. Don't spoil the Jedi Knight episode though. Okay. Is that when he dies? Is that when he dies? Because the show is running out of tension. Shush. All right. Bro, remember, Kilred, I be having them predictions on lock. Remember, I be having them predictions on lock. Nice. So Rebels peaks multiple times, but there's something that is like worth the watch ourselves. Oh, okay. I mean, like, yeah, of course, but it's probably not gonna be something that I can like watch all, like every, you know what I'm saying, like every Sunday, because we're gonna we gotta cover like so much media, because there's so much media that revolves like around my personality. And like the reason that I am like what I am, and then also there's media that y'all get to put me on too. So of course, like that's why I want to do like the first 5 episodes. If it's like a new show that has 20 minutes, then it's 5. If it's a show that has like 45 to an hour long episodes, like Invincible, then I would only do the first 2 or 3. And even then, that's kind of a lot. Like even then, that's kind of a lot. But yeah. I bet that show does peak. Like right now, my sister has been begging me to watch JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. So like I'm finally tuning into that after catching up with The Boys, which also I caught up with The Boys too. So I know what's going on. You know what I'm saying? I was kind of sad to hear about that Gen V got canceled. Which I don't know if any of y'all knew, but Gen V did get canceled, bro. And I was like, damn, that kind of sucks because I really liked that show. It was a good break from like the craziness of The Boys. I said, okay, because you're talking about how Vader can definitely take anyone there, and there's plenty of scenes where he's extremely underwhelming in all Star Wars media. That, like, yeah. So what Kilrid has put me on is that Darth Vader is very overpowered in comics, which is like the same thing for all DC characters and technically Marvel characters, if we want to say that. You get what I'm saying? But when it comes down to movies, which is the media that I know of Darth Vader, he seems very underwhelming. But when I see him in video games, when I watch some of my friends play like the Star Wars games, he's pretty fucking intimidating. And I would hope so if he's, you know, one of the antagonists. If he's one of the antagonists, I would hope so. I watch what episodes come after the 5th. Zuko's voice actor appears in episode 6 and episode 7, foreshadowing, and episode 8 is two-parter with really good lore drops. Okay. Like, I'll talk about these. Mind you, Kilrid, I'll watch these and then I'll talk about them with you. Like, you know what I'm saying? So you won't think that I'm like, that I won't be tuning out of it. Okay, hold on, fuck. I gotta get this guy. Bro, you are doing too much moving. What? He dodged that? I was about to say, how did he dodge that? I'm also talking about the Jedi Survivor where there is like really cool chase scene, and also Vader has plenty of time to opportunities to kill Cal. Okay, hold on. We're talking about a video game where Cal is the main character. You know, he's gonna have plenty of opportunities, and Vader's gonna definitely play with his food. Let's be honest, with me not knowing much about Vader, I know he definitely plays with his food. He spends too much time aura farming instead of doing his job. That's the whole point. If I had an asthma mask that was that badass, I would also aura farm too. To be honest, I can't wait until the next week, since this is Rogue One. Oh yeah, we're definitely watching Rogue One. Cal Kestis has plot armor for real. Like, I like the actor. You know, the actual actor that like modeled for the game. Like I like him. He's pretty cool. What the fuck? Okay, hold on. I gotta lock in. Oh. Give me this.
Where are you taking that?
Like, I need to play those Star Wars games too, and those are gonna be on the list to like cover as well. I'm trying to finish editing. Like, I'm trying to finish editing all of RE9's parts so I can upload RE9 full gameplay walkthrough. Who the fuck is he aura farming for? It's just him and Cal.
Boy,
Us,
over here.
bro. Like, Darth Vader is really breaking the fourth wall, bro. Like, he knows we watching this shit, and he's like, damn, I wish I could be like that. Vader at level of respect or something like that. Like, if I knew I had this, like Froggy, like if I knew I had you and Kilrid, like as this big of Star Wars fans, we technically wouldn't have been doing God of War. We probably would have been doing like a Star Wars game. And you want to know what? My PS Plus just ran out. So I have to rebuy it. I have to rebuy $134 worth of PS Plus. Okay, I genuinely do not like this part. Yeah, it genuinely gets complicated. It genuinely gets complicated in this one. I can take this, right? Stomp with the force using one hand, and then no force two hands, no force two hands. And anyone that managed to break his mask gets full power. I noticed. I saw like a couple clips of like Darth Vader talking. I don't know if it was Obi or. I think it was Obi. And like they were using like the color schemes of the lightsabers to showcase like what version of themselves was talking. You get what I'm saying? Also, there's plenty of problems with his lore in the movies. It's like with Darth Vader. I just find it weird when like people that really like Star Wars like support like evil shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like everybody would love to say that they would be like a Jedi, and the only people that would say that they would like to be on the dark side is just to get like the cool powers and shit, but to not really do the evil shit that they were doing. You get what I mean? So like to get political, it's like people that voted for like Donald Trump, but they like the Empire. I mean, they like Star Wars. Like, you just voted for the Empire. You get what I'm saying? Like, it's shit's like kind of funny to me. Okay, I gotta find these dongs, these kongs, these slongs. I got one right there, and then there's gonna be a couple more. Oh shit! I know what to do. Okay.
Well.
What, Vader lore? Is it actually really consistent? There's a Spanish Star Wars YouTuber called The Guard of the Temple that published a YouTube video called "Why Do You Support the Bad Guys?" with the image being fascist. That's peak, and that being a Spanish YouTuber doing that is even better. Like, that's actually peak. I gotta make sure I don't miss any of these bells. I know there's. See, look, there's another bell right there. There's one bell. I gotta find another one. But I just found two. I just found two bells. I don't know if they stay on though. I think I genuinely have to like. The Empire was horrible, and it would have been better if they never overthrew the Republic. But once they got taken out by the rebels, there just wasn't a government. You know, but that makes sense though. It makes sense that there wouldn't be a government right after. You know what I'm saying? It's like the aftermath of war. That's a Star Wars is literally a intergalactic war that is ravaging everything in its path. So I get that. Oh, and there's the last one. I won't be able to get these fast enough. I won't be able to get those fast enough. Hold on. So yeah, Vader also reaches a different level of power all the time. Like, gets a new peak in Prime after some years, and it's super fun. Yeah, I bet it's super fun for the viewer. I bet it's super fun for the viewer. Imagine you were a part of the Resistance, bro. Like we're talking about who is Darth Vader aura forming for, bro. It makes no sense. But it's like, to be honest. To be honest, bro. Oh fuck, I missed it. Damn. Gotta redo it. Fuck. Fuck. Bro, why is it coming back? Why is it coming back? Why is it coming back? Is it like not the right order or something? Fuck. I got it. I got it.
Maybe instead of looting a
I got it.
you could just get out of here.
Okay, hold on.
If I want your
I was happy
opinion,
too fast.
boy, I will ask
I was so
for
locked in for that. Okay, Sidious canonically did that. Everyone was so traumatized for the war that he just blindly said yes to the first guy saying true peace and unity. Isn't that like? I love how media can just mirror life like so well. No, but instead of making a government that can handle the first order, they let them gain massive power and then did absolutely nothing about it. It's mirroring real life. They had to make a whole resistance for it. Like the plot was just really cooked. It just mirrors life, bro. It genuinely, all that shit just genuinely mirrors life. Rebels Vader in his prime because he was the most disconnected from Anakin as he ever was. But the New Hope Vader is like his new prime because he has more experience and mastery power. Like until episode 6, since he was getting old. Well, that's the thing. He's getting old. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's like, man, this shit ain't cool. he's like, man, this shit ain't cool no more. Yeah, but I genuinely do enjoy like how Star Wars' lore kind of like just directly reflects like life. Also, Star Destroyers having open hangars, hear me out. I have an inside universe explanation, outside universe, why the designing is like that and all. Oh yeah, because I was complaining about that shit last time, right? And I was like, that shit doesn't make no damn sense, bro. Vader's getting old, he's finna be silly. Alright, bud, yeah. Alright, yeah, you have your laugh. Have your fucking laugh.
What does this mean?
See.
Remember the shape.
Yeah, I know.
Atreus has to be traumatized.
Go
Like we got like Kratos has to
Man
talk to
or
him about this
Australia
one point.
begins as any more than me. Yeah, it's he. Stupid rails. So, it's a door after all.
What we got, like an hour? We can probably do an hour. We can probably do 2. I don't know, guys. I was like so tired earlier. Tired of what? Well, I was tired of working and also coming back from Louisiana. If I could blow you up, I swear to God, I would have pressed that button. Fuck.
Great. The one with the horns is back.
You think it's always just a fucking game to you, huh? It's just a fucking game to you. It's just always a game, alright? Yeah.
I hate that guy.
Well, bro, you said you've been there? This is Hawaii. What are you talking about? Because why does the Vader kill his own wife after the most obvious bait from Palpatine? Rage bait has been a useful form of deception for the longest time. Let's be real. Rage bait's just never gonna die out. There's no way that no one will ever not fall for rage
really
bait.
gotta go back down here again?
Do you see any other way?
No.
Then
Oh, was that not it? Oh. Because Vader Star Wars is doo-doo? Ooh, don't say that. Don't say that. Don't say that. They finna type up a storm. I would not follow for that. Alright, in 1977, sci-fi movies are considered literal brain rot. Star Wars literally is the father of modern sci-fi cinematography-wise, and the first scene of the first movie of the Star Destroyer chasing a ship in the closest shot. Triangle tip to the end, and the hangar was made to force believe into the limits of their size, but then there's more. I do believe that. I do believe that at one point Star Wars was like sci-fi was considered brain rot because you had like crazy sci-fi horror movies like The Fly. You know what I'm saying? And that was actually a movie that's like a movie that genuinely terrifies my mom. Like when I asked my mom like what was a scary movie that she ever watched, she told me The Fly. So and then I like watched it, right, to try to get a gist of like what was going on, and I'm just like, bro, this is like during the age of Chucky and shit. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like old movies were pretty hilarious. Like old movies, whether it was sci-fi, whether it was horror, they were pretty fucking funny.
this light. Make do.
There isn't a way back up from here, you know.
I know.
Okay, so there's nothing. I didn't leave anything here. So the outside designing, mostly writing wise and give magnitude and stuff, but people were amazed. Like, okay, so like, yeah, I get the design to like make sure that it's big. We're still on the topic of the hangar though. It does not make sense for there to be a square hangar that leads directly like into the ship. You get what I'm saying? Oh fuck. Fuck, where did she go? Nice.
It would help me if you would hold the light.
Okay, what was
so I
that?
can see where I'm shooting.
Also,
Use your
because
ears.
how did Vader
Adapt.
basically in the time lose to Obi-Wan and who's barely held a lightsaber in decades? Scary movie for me was that thingy-majiggy. You talking about the thing? What's Cinema called? What the fuck? What are you talking about? Oh, Slither? Oh, I remember the trailers of Slither, bro. Wow, you just unlocked like a memory. Like when I used to collect DVDs, because I used to be, you know, like not like Blockbuster style, but like I used to collect like CD, like DVDs, like crazy movies and shit. Like I would see the trailer for Slither, and I would be like, wow, that's so gross. Like that is so gross, bro. Like I kind of want to watch it though. Like I was intrigued though because it was a horror film, right? So I was like kind of like intrigued for it. Here, everything was covered in. Oh, okay. I don't know how Obi wins that though. I always see that like for like cinema like accounts, cinema film accounts. They be talking about that scene between the dialogue exchange between Obi-Wan and Anakin. What hangar are we talking about? I'm talking about like, okay, so in the Star Destroyer, like, you know how most of these carriers, we're gonna call them carriers because that's what they are. Besides them being Star Destroyers, they're also called carriers, right? All right, Demio, you have fun at work. Like the way there's like a square at the bottom of the ship that they have no cameras, they have no way of knowing who's going to enter into the hangar, and that's what I'm mad about. Because when I saw it inside Star Wars Rebels, they literally just flew up into the hangar, landed, and just got out and started to get to work. Why can they do that? Why does the Star Destroyer have all the cameras on the top of the plane and on the side of the plane, but the most vulnerable part where you can actually get entrance into the Star Destroyer, there's no cameras? You get what I'm saying? I'm just like, I was kind of just like, I kind of looked at that and it just kept bothering me. It just kept bothering me. We always say to watch Slither on Sunday. Bro, we cannot watch that. I don't think we can watch that, bro. Because there is some crazy shit that goes down inside there. I don't want to get banned. I don't want to get banned off of Twitch. What are we doing? Hold on. We'll keep progressing probably for like another hour. I don't... Oh, that was flawless. That was a flawless right there. That was a flawless. The hangar is obviously there for the rebels to enter. Yeah, that's what I was picking up. That's what, you know, that's what we were throwing down and picking back up.
Plan on carrying the crystal
Fucking
everywhere
dickhead.
like the last one?
If need be.
Oh my god. No, but like that genuinely had me irritated. Like, why is that the design of it? Why didn't why is it not letting me? Or do I not have it yet? I guess I didn't have it yet. I was like wondering why didn't it let me like use my other ability. Oh, I didn't know there's stairs right there. I'm pretty low on health right now. Also, 2 people in the Kenobi series take straight lightsaber stabs to the gut, and both make it out alive. And one of those is because Vader was ore farming again. You know, and I feel like it's like a... What is the point of gear and armor if you can't survive any slashes from a lightsaber attack? You get what I'm saying? I feel like they would have already figured out... If the lightsaber is such a prominent thing inside Star Wars, wouldn't they also have, you know, armor and shit to combat that? It's like Universe, the Intergalactic Empire fleet is made to fight great scale conflict. The captain just assumed no one would be stupid enough to try that. Later models are not carriers and just delete the hull to be 100% destroyers. The Empire is also based around keeping logistics cheap and price on check. So they're the government. TIE fighters are cheap as hell, lack shields, and more than 2 hours of oxygen, but have expensive firepower and better computers than rebels. Thank anything to Tarkin and his dumb fear-based ideology that shifted all that stuff to literally about aura from me. I have an answer for the lightsaber argument too. Okay. Like, don't get me wrong, I'm pretty sure it's all explained, and I'm pretty sure you're gonna have a valid like answer to that too. I just wish I would kind of see it more often. And especially since they're all swordsmen, and since Star Wars, like, since Jedi and, you know, the Jedi and the Empire, like, anybody that's able to use the lightsaber, since they technically use fencing, like French fencing styles, as, like, their way of fighting with light. Oh, I just dropped Atreus. You know, I never did find out, like, that last one. I don't know where it is. Dude, I never did find the last, like, bell. Like, I genuinely don't know where that last bell is. Okay, the lightsaber is known for being OP and it's hard to stop them. There's like I think two different things that are like impervious, and one of them is like the Clone Wars animated series, and it's some animal. Like, why would the animal be impervious? Like, that makes me confused. Why is the animal impervious to it? Yo, I'm missing this other bell and I don't know where it's at. Like, there's literally one more bell. The animal has a really strong shell, and it's just to be taking hits like that for real. And you know what I'm saying? Like, do they ever find a way to like take it out? Like, take out that animal? Because they could clearly use that animal. And also, I get that like this lightsaber is known for being like OP, but then at the same time, wouldn't there also be like, what's stopping like, you know, the laser cannons? Because if you're already in like you're already inside the era of using lasers and shit.
Okay. Tricky. Very tricky.
Trying to see if I can find this other bell, bro. I'm pretty sure it's gonna be like around here somewhere though. Beskar, like adamantium, Mandalorians keep the recipe and minerals they have, but it's extremely rare and only rich Mandos can have it. Quartz is brittle and made to absorb almost any type of energy, like vibranium without high durability. The prequel villains tried to make droids with that, but it was sabotaged. So they had the right idea. Like, what you're saying is that they had the right idea. They just fucked up the execution. Bro, where is this last bell? Like, no bullshit. There's no bullshit that like I don't find this, right? Like there's no way I don't find this. The Zelo beast scales, the thing YouTube dude said, evolved with the Zelo beast to absorb infinite levels of energy to become stronger, and it literally Star Wars Godzilla, also force sensitive by birth, mostly fantasy stuff. The YouTube guy, you better shout him out. You better shout out where you're getting your information. The YouTube guy. You better shout him out. Make sure you're citing his shit right now. Now you pissed off Froggy, bro. Now look what you did. Now we're never gonna hear the end of it. Oh fuck. Release me, nigga. I was not expecting this. Oh, he's right here. Oh, fuck. I don't mean to do that. Where the fuck? There you go. I need to trace his arrows because I can't see. Oh, I didn't dodge that? What? I didn't dodge that? So he shut you out, you freaking nerd. How would you assist, you absolute chud? Like Frogger said, this guy's a Zelo beast. Can block lightsaber strikes. Anyways, how's my day? My day was actually pretty tough. I ain't even gonna lie. It was all right. Pretty chill. It was pretty chill, but kind of tough because I was working most of the time. So if you can't see, just use your high key. Bro, I haven't watched One Piece. I'm not watching One Piece. I'm not watching One Piece either. That's like something that I have to do like a passive investment. I did. Okay. Oh, I just hate that. I hate that he runs. Hold on, guys. I'm trying to lock in. I will read y'all stuff, but let me lock in real quick. Fucking shit. Come here. Yeah, fuck that guy.
That can't be.
What did it say?
That we made a grave mistake.
Okay. And lightsabers can be stopped by electric weapons like electro staffs, which are made of
Let me
prick
guess.
with electricity
You're gonna
that
be
blocks the
smart,
lightsaber
so
from
you told me
cutting.
we shouldn't get involved.
There's workarounds.
That is enough.
I don't remember where canon said it, but in season 1 or the start of 2, the approximately number of Jedi in the galaxy before its purge, and they are in like small numbers. You can also just use regular guns. The Jedi like metal bullets because the lightsabers can't melt them before they pass through. Oh, okay. See, like, yeah, like, okay, so there's heavy workaround that you can do around the lightsaber. So what are the workarounds for when you're going up against like tanks, like walkers and stuff? You get what I mean? What are the workarounds for those? What's this? I don't really want that one. I forget I gotta upgrade my skills too. What is that one? When you're going up against tanks, just be Yoda. Okay. Okay. Yeah. I'll keep that in mind. I'll keep that in mind for sure. I'll keep that in mind for sure. That I'll definitely just come back in as I'll definitely just, if I'm going up against a walker, I'll just be Yoda. Selectors are not truly 100% real world bullets. Since the projectile travels at Mach 5 like a mini rail cannons, and Jedi can still react to the bullets. The speed blitz and react to the like you see where the inconsistency just keeps coming out. In the canon comics, Kenobi only is slightly burned by a selector because the size of the bullet was not melted, but the part of the lightsaber collided with did. If we're talking about an ATT, like an AT-AT, just be like Luke with the ship. Are you talking about where I think I talked about that with Kilrid, where like you kind of just like wrap up their legs? The benefit of the Jedi not being able to parry back to you compared to the blaster. There's a lot of tanks. Well, yeah, I meant like most of the tanks because, well, genuinely like them shooting lasers at you in general. I feel like there would be a counter to that, like a lot of counters to that. I genuinely, what I'm trying to say is I feel like as much power as the Empire has accumulated, I feel like that they aren't as powerful. They're just not using enough workarounds. To me, that's how I feel. That's kind of how I feel. I don't think I've heard you pronounce something correctly Star Wars related. Well, I am trying to read it fast while also trying to play this game.
Do you remember the answer?
Yeah.
Its strategy was desperate.
Boy, read this. Boy, what's that say?
Only time you want to talk to me is when you need to.
Do you want to tell me
It's
something?
separated. What the hell? But the cable stuff can be used. Aside with that, there's not much else since AT-AT are heavy as shit, and those things can take like proton torpedoes from the Ghost while a light cruiser gets split in half.
Atreus.
The Empire used the Inquisitors or Vader for dealing with the Jedi. Yeah, I noticed those are like the kind of like bounty hunters. So what would be the equivalent of like Jedi wise to Vader? Because if the Inquisitors are the guys that are equal to Jedis, and they are the ones that are hunting them down, then what's the equivalent to like that dude with the electricity stuff, or the Mao? What is the name? Mongol, something like that. The red face dude, especially the robot guy with the multiple arms and shit. Did we already do this? The Empire used the Inquisitor. Oh wait, never mind. I already read that. Wait, did I not explain it right? Like what? Like I mean, like what's the equivalent? Because you know you got Yoda, and then I know Obi. But like, is there anybody that's like close to that level? As like Vader wise, because Vader seems to have the most aura.
Not like you would even care if she
There aren't bounty
was.
hunters. The Inquisitors are
Mind
actually
your
Jedi
tongue,
tortured
boy.
into turning evil.
Until our journey is over, one of us must remain.
They have some weird
focused.
designs then.
Do not mistake my silence for lack of
With the
grief.
rule of 2, there's only master and student.
Mourn how you wish. Leave me.
Okay,
tomorrow.
so the Inquisitors like basically are like
I'm sorry.
they're just tortured. They're like
No.
what is that character's name?
Why would you?
They're like Rourke
I know my ways.
from Call of Duty Ghost. Where like they're just trained and they're just tortured into, and then they're like just trained to turn on their team.
In the light, I felt only moments pass. If that is of some comfort to you.
That's good to know. Really. So, should we go back to Midgard? Face the Black Breath? Or do you think there's more to see in this realm? So, What were you telling me about Mom's war?
She walked the warrior's path, but her war was to live on, to brave an unforgiving world alone.
And that's why she asked Sindri and Brock to make her the axe?
She had the strength to wield such a weapon, and the wisdom to use it for good. She found purpose in protecting the weak.
So, she'd help out the elves?
No.
Inquisitors are created by Siddhis by Jedi remnants to hunt other Jedi. Some tortured and wanted to be. Grand Inquisitor offered himself, for example, if we go by the comics.
Known for my attention to detail.
The Inquisitors are Sith. They're expendable Imperial agents. If they fail, they usually are supposed to die for doing so. Okay. So like a Viltrumite. so like a Viltrumite, if they fail, they just go to Thrag and they literally ask for death.
You boys look like you're gearing up for quite the journey.
Sidious said that he was weirdly grateful, which is a nice surprise. There's like so much to this. There's like so much to Star Wars lore. Oh, is that upgrade? Oh, that's if I upgrade it. I mean, I could upgrade it, but my vitality has like no stats whatsoever. And I can't even spend that many points either.
Yes, dear boy.
Even if I upgrade that, it doesn't even do anything. It takes off my runic, but it gives me more strength, so. What are these stats, bro? What are these stats?
I think that's a keeper.
I technically don't want to like upgrade you know, armor and stuff because I know I'm gonna find better armor later.
Fine piece of work, if I say so.
You said trained by Vader, but the training was to make them 100% aggression. Clearly they are still characters, so there's weaker and stronger Inquisitors, but the normal opinion is that they range from the low knight in power and skill to master level by the Grand Inquisitor or Marag, first brother. Just go 100% offensive. Well, yeah, I'm trying to make sure I have a good enough build, but I need more of like a tanky build because I'm not reacting to like the animations at time. Remember, we're playing this like once a week. We're playing this shit like once a week.
What
So
can I do for you two?
I can't really like. I need to buy resurrection stones. Like I can't really like go on 100% offensive. I have to like when my health gets low, y'all literally see me in real time lock in, so where I can try to fight them off without like taking any more damage. Grievous is a robot dude. You're talking about if he was a general for the separatists. Is that like a whole other faction? I don't want to explain his lore because it's a little complicated, but Twitch guy can. Okay, Froggy, we get it. Okay, we get it. You were hurt by it. Now you want to take it out on him. Okay.
Be seeing ya.
Atreus, to me.
I'm coming!
Yeah, I remember Grievous from the Lego Star Wars games, but that's really it though.
Father, I have a confession to make. All those voices in my head, well, this wasn't the first time. Back when we met Brock, his animal warned me about something hiding in the trees. That's why she didn't want to cross.
She told you.
Well, I could just feel what she was feeling.
I'm thinking about Imperial Era since this is the part that you know.
It happens again.
Grievous is one of
Tell me.
one of your favorites.
Understand?
I promise.
What? Did I not see these chests here before? Man, that's crazy. Can't believe I didn't see that chest there before. Star Wars different eras? What do you mean by that? Where's Brock?
What now?
We have the light. To Midgard.
In the prequel movies. Which ones are the prequel movies? Aren't there like 8, bro? Aren't there like 8 fucking prequel movies? What a fucking Midgard.
It's crazy.
Time
to
periods
think
were
all the
important and
realms
stuff.
exist in the same space, one on top
Alright,
of the other.
please. Time
It's like this room
you
lets
said
us
time
travel without
periods.
moving.
Where important stuff happens in galaxy side. Galaxy wide. Okay. Oh fuck, that's the wrong one. Oh, we're getting close to the end. Where's Brock?
Brock! We just came back from another realm.
So the Republic, it looked like
And we
they
met your brother.
were led by Doku,
Wait, not that over.
but they were really being led by Palpatine.
Did you let that seed
It was part of
put
Palpatine's
into
plan
your
for the
brain?
show. You know, okay, so that's
You
another
do know
thing.
he lost his talent, right?
Like I
Just
heard
tell
that,
him
like
left him one day.
that, like Palpatine is like a great mastermind, but that turns out that like Vader
Did he botch up
was
on
an
a
even
girl?
bigger mastermind.
Quite the opposite.
Like you know the image where it's like, you know, a puppet string on a person, but that person that's controlling the puppet has strings on him, and then it keeps going and keeps going and keeps going.
You're leaving a
Like that,
blind
and that's
pig
what I
for
see
someone's
inside when it
rough
comes down
around
to like Star Wars, like
But you know
who's
what really
controlling who,
counts?
who's, you know what I'm saying? So I'm just like,
Consistency.
how
And
how
I
does it
got
go?
that coming
How does
out
the
all
control,
over
the way of control goes?
What did you do?
It's better.
Dawn of the Jedi, Old Republic, High Republic, Fall of the Jedi, Rise of the Empire,
Now when you're
Age
done
of
talking,
Rebellion,
I got a
Rebels
favor
in
to
between
ask.
Empire and Rebellion, New Republic stuff, and then stuff. And then, but they also have stuff that is canon and not canon, right?
What is it, dwarf?
There's this alchemist on Vari. Been working out in the Velander mines. You haven't heard from him in maybe, I don't know, 100
No,
winters
I'm
or
not saying
so.
that he was. I'm just saying that
Probably
like
did, but,
that like
maybe
there's
you
been
can
there's been
find him.
theories that
He's
I've seen
dwarfing like me.
of like
Wears a
how
fancy
on how
green
other
ring.
characters
Owes
manipulate
me
other
a
characters, and that
favor. You
Palpatine
look?
wasn't the actual
If it
like
is on our
mastermind.
path.
Oh, I see how it is.
So I don't know.
Not
Like
a
I wanted
something
y'all
for
to
nothing
explain that to
type,
me.
are you? Fine. If you find Donvari, I'll make him whip you up something special. This entry stone here ought to get you inside those mines. I need that alchemist for something I'm stewing up for you. If in your smarts, you'll find him.
When did I get these? When did I get these, bro? Oh no, they do that to craft.
Kid,
Yes, it's called Legends was canon, but Disney did a dumb move and just resetted like 98% of it. It's called Expanded Universe. Now Legends and is still supported and slowly coming back within the interpretation and stuff. The fans are a little bit motivated about this and say plain old toxic about it. Oh, okay. So it was canon, then it wasn't canon, and now they're slowly remaking it canon. Well, I wanted you to say how Vader is bigger mastermind, so I can tell you you're wrong and how. Well, then explain to me the how. You can't tell me that I'm wrong because I didn't fucking know. Like I'm literally just saying that I just saw it off of a video. What the fuck? No, I'm not saying. No, I wasn't saying that Vader was the mastermind. I'm saying that like I saw a video of people talking about like who was controlling Palpatine and all those other characters. Remember, I don't know every single character. I still don't know every single character. Disney barely did anything positive for Star Wars. Yeah, didn't they come? Wait, so did Star Wars have like six films out first? Like 6 films out first, and then Disney bought it, or did Disney buy it like after the 4th one? Vader was genuinely a dumbass. No, he had his heart on his sleeve. Enemies struck by Atreus will take increased damage. Oh my god. I'll take this.
You know, being small like us, that's natural. Rest of you. Anything else for you?
Yeah.
Let's get you squared away then.
Okay, so they bought it after 6. Okay. There's 6 movies and then it was bought and they made 3 more. Just really, really bad with emotional intelligence. Well, yeah, I don't know how killing kids is gonna, you know, fall underneath. The last 3 were bad? Is that like really true? You know what I'm saying? Like, is that true? To a person that hasn't like caught up with all of the Star Wars movies, are they really bad or like, or are they just not really good for the lore of Star Wars? You get what I'm trying to say? Like for a person that hasn't like seen any of them, they're both fuck.
Time for another break, anyways.
Do you remember the way back to the Black Breath?
Of course. We need to walk across the bridge to the Vanaheim Tower. Are we going to the Black Breath or exploring? Your choice.
I mean, yeah, he was actually smart when he was with Anakin before he got manipulated. Ah, okay.
Look, we rode past that statue of Thor earlier when we left the witch's cave.
And what direction is that?
It's mid-morning. The sun is over there, so that's south. Southwest?
Good. Ready yourself, boy.
Okay, why am I getting beat the fuck up? Ooh, nice.
How was that?
I see improvement.
But he still played with Palpatine after he found out that Padme was Padme. Who's that? Is that the princess? Is that the princess? Right. Was that even though the whole reason he stayed with Palpatine was to keep her alive? Inconsistent, breaks lore, kills OG characters without reason, nerfs characters, etc. I could spoil this. So Luke Skywalker had the potential to literally fuse all Jedi history into himself. And he did that in Legends, but then Disney movies just made him do something out of character, like going to exile for 30 years. And die for using the Force too much. He literally is the equivalent of grandson of God. Right, I remember you telling me that Darth Vader is like the chosen. Like he is chosen. So it doesn't make sense for him to like just lose.
Almost. If we could just find the other pieces of the language disk.
You know, I think movie studios are going to have to genuinely do the same thing that like artists do. Because you know how people are like how for artists, like, you shouldn't sign yourself to like a distribution, you know, company,
Oh, look.
or like
The witch's
you
magic
should
is
always
still
be an
covering the
independent
storm
artist.
hole.
I feel like movies gotta
Saves
also
us some
work on
time.
that too, because like Disney buying franchises and then ruining them is the equivalent for like people in video games too. Because I have a bunch of video games that I feel like should be franchises and that are genuinely good games, but like companies like Activision and shit, like they just had like a bad attitude towards the original creators, so they just decide to kill the game. And I feel like no company should ever have that power, really. No company should ever have that power. Let's be real, guys. About Conan being weak, Jedi. I don't think he's a weak Jedi. I just think he's kind of like underwhelming. Like his performances are pretty
I know
underwhelming.
of a place that may contain some useful treasure.
There's an abandoned temple in Midgard that a fellow dwarf converted to his personal storeroom. Packed it with all sorts of treasures he collected during
Leah
his
was the only
travels throughout
princess
the
because she
realms.
was
Throughout the
being kept
realms?
hidden from Vader
Which
by
was City Goat?
Obi-Wan, so he didn't
What did he
raise his
collect?
children for obvious
Fafnir
reasons.
was a, shall we say, aggressive collector of magical artifacts. The more he
okay.
acquired, the more he desired. There was no realm too dangerous, no relic too hazardous. He once ventured deep into Niflheim for a whetstone of all things. Huh. I bet that was quite the whetstone.
Does this story have a point?
Yes, it does. I just happen to have an entry stone to Fafnir's storeroom. You might find something useful in there.
Neat. Thanks, Sindri.
You're very welcome. Oh, and if you find that whetstone, well, it sure would be nice of you to bring it to me.
Totally, but makes sense. Until Rebels, he
I'd
only had
advise
like 14
caution
years
if
of
you're heading to
formal
the
Jedi
storeroom.
training.
Last I
Nigga,
was
but
there,
that's
all
14
manner of
years.
nastiness had taken up residence.
Won't your friend be upset if we steal all of his stuff?
Oh,
Like, that's 14
no.
years,
No,
bro.
not at
Like-
all. He's dead.
Like, damn.
Oh, sorry.
14
No,
years and we
nothing
still
to be
being
sorry.
underwhelming?
These
Like,
things happen
fuck.
when one travels from realm to realm,
Like, come on,
collecting
you get what I'm
priceless
saying? Like,
artifacts that don't
we
belong
can't
to
just
you.
excuse that shit, bro. Yeah, 14 years and we barely picking people up. Jedi Knights don't literally need 20
here
or
we
so.
go. Whoa!
Oh, come on. Oh, dog.
Watch your right.
I just died. Okay.
I'm coming to you.
Why am I just dead? Why am I just dead? What the fuck is this? What is this? What is this, bro? Why am I just dead?
Poor Fafnir. There's a fine line between ambition and greed, you know. Well, when you do need something, I'll be around.
Focus up, boy.
Why can't I block it? Yeah, like I think the games are. I think this game will go a lot better with having that ability that Atreus can give me some health packs. You got fuck. Fam, he was just out of school and became a victim of genocide. He's rusty as hell. Nah, like lock in, bro. Like genuinely, Obi-Wan to send Leela to one of the senators that was his friend, that was also royalty, and Luke to live on Tatooine. Because Vader is never going back there unless he has good reason. What would be that reason? I don't know. I don't know what that be. What would be that reason? So yeah, Froggy. I'm gonna watch Star Wars Rogue One on Sunday. For Sunday night movie night, I will be watching Star Wars Rogue One. And I gotta come up with the next movie. Oh, there's a new episode of Daredevil Born Again, so we get to watch that too.
Here we go.
Which way?
After it.
There's another one?
We did it.
That's where Obi-Wan was saying he was watching over Luke and Case. Oh, okay. Am I not supposed to wait? Are we not supposed to go up? We're supposed to go to the black smoke, right? Or do we have to climb somewhere else? I already got that one. Oh, it's working. Oh, nice, it's working. You're thinking about about walkers?
Father, do you think I could carry her now?
No.
But
I said no.
Okay.
Like I need to go watch this. Like I need to go watch this. Depends on the model,
So who do
really.
you think carved the face in the mountain?
You would know better than I.
Thanks.
Now watch your step. Carelessness will only delay us.
Right. Well, there's the black breath again. What do we do now?
We see if the witch was right.
To go to Disney Plus and go to the timeline and watch from the beginning, except for Alkalite. I've heard of Alkalite. Like I've heard of what people said about like Alkalite. That they said that was like absolute garbage.
Come, let us finish this.
Does that one? Doesn't that one have Pedro Pascal in it, or is that another one? I think that's another one. Where are we going? Doesn't have Pedro Pascal. That's a Mandalorian. AT-AT. All-terrain armor transport. AT-ST. All-terrain scout transport. That's what I'm saying. That's why I was saying Twitch guy. I was asking what walker he was talking about. Well, when I was bringing up the walkers, that was for every single one. Because I thought they were all kind of lame. I wish to have this type of athleticism one
Mother
day,
said the giants used to visit the
but I
Midgard
don't want to
Mountains
do
before
rock
they
climbing. I
disappeared.
genuinely do not want to do rock climbing.
Yeah, I guess they just up and left one day. No one knows why.
Perhaps they return to their home.
Jotunheim? Maybe. I wonder if the face.
Bro,
of the
he's
mountains
genuinely
attributes
look.
to
He's
some
genuinely
giant.
gripping. He's just gripping onto the fucking. He's hanging from it. He's hanging from the side of the mountain like that, and he's just gripping onto it. Bare hand strength. Like that. Like if I were to have like some type of peak athletic, like ability like that, that's exactly what I do.
More black breath.
Yo. Yo. Fake. Why is this your entrance?
Matches the one on the door to Jotunheim into your step. The giants did come here.
Fake, why is this your entrance? Why is this your entrance of all things?
Where are we going? The entrance was back there.
No, it's not. No, it's not cool. So we need a skydive. We need skydiving with no parachute demonstration video soon. I don't know. I think we're gonna have to cancel that one. More like a movie checkpoint base made to endure and give constant support fire while carrying stuff is tall because they need to show aura and snipe your ass from 70 kilometers. I hope I hope that's not exactly why they did that.
You want to leave already? We just got here.
Fake is so base for real. He is. He genuinely is. Nearly completely immune to 99% of all handguns and only heavy fire and disruptor two-handed can hurt. Don't they have like a minigun for Star Wars? I feel like more people need to be equipped with that shit. Rockets and miniguns. Is there any character that like can go up against? Is there any character in Star Wars that literally just uses straight hands?
I don't remember.
Like I get the Force and all that stuff, but they like, you know, in lightsabers and swords and shit like that. But like, what about a character that just says, man, fuck the guns, fuck the swords, bring your ass to the streets? You know what I'm saying? And just straight hands, bro. That'll be my character. Did you saw the Marvel Rivals that they did on the lobby with the Only Avengers? Yeah, I did see it. We'll be checking that out on Friday. We'll be checking that out on Friday for sure. Okay, I gotta lock that in.
Maybe the
Almost no one? That's what I'm saying. Maybe that's why I didn't take that much interest in it.
The floor boy.
That doesn't mean anything. Something's missing. Think there's a second light crystal around here?
What the fuck? Because there's only 2 viewers. What do you mean? So why don't you got more viewers? Because I took a little bit of a break and I don't post enough. The viewers are gonna come, but at the same time I also want to make sure that I'm building a relationship with the viewers that I have right now, which is you guys. So even though the goal is to get more viewers for sure, and to definitely make money off of this, the main goal is to build a community for y'all to also have fun in as well. Like, Froggy, you're able to talk to people on the Twitch chat about Star Wars. There's nobody else inside the YouTube chat. You get what I'm saying? Like, and then Faye can come in here, know absolutely nothing of what we're talking about, and still be able to just have fun. Like, everybody, that's the whole point. Y'all are coming to me not to just watch my content, but to also like just have fun with everybody else inside the community.
Huh? Oh, how do you think that got up there?
Am I live on YT? Yeah, I'm live on YT.
Place must have
It's
been
on the
important for
walkthrough
giants.
account right now.
It's like they're testing us.
Yeah, it's on the walkthrough account right now.
Okay.
But I did
That
see
looks
the
right.
Avengers stuff, and I think it's a very interesting way on how they go about it.
No yoked beast, nor fearful thrall, nor radiant tree, doth know my call. Room.
Is it the answer?
Free.
Kanan is a good brawler.
Sure, that works.
Like, I understand fighting styles like that.
Go
I just wish there was somebody that was
Sure.
genuinely like
Rouse.
the way how they go about their adventures is with straight hands.
What you doing?
Like, I get there's somebody that are like warriors and stuff. Talking to it's fake over there on the YouTube chat.
Oh, thought maybe there'd be a bridge.
So would you find a way to just use hands in Star Wars and he would die quickly? No, no. If I found a way to just use hands, then there we go. The problem is solved. The problem is genuinely solved. Like even if it's like brass knuckles, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know how you just told me that they can use electricity to bypass lightsabers? Imagine somebody that just uses straight up electric, the same type of electric technology to bypass lightsabers. Like, they would use that on brass knuckles. They would be using the Force. That's what I'm saying. And I mean, imagine somebody that decides that they can use the Force. They realize they can use the Force. That they're like chosen by the Force. And then they decide, well, fuck it. I don't want to use a lightsaber. I want to use something different. What if somebody decided to do Wolverine claws, but they're lightsabers? You get what I'm saying? But they're not like that big, you know what I'm saying? They're not as big as like somebody that's actually that uses the lightsaber for real. They're just like kind of like claw, like almost like a tiger claw type thing. I feel like they could be super creative with it. Star Wars has been going on for a long time. We're not getting creative with this shit.
Guess we have to go down and go up.
These passages seem too small for giants. Why do you laugh?
Oh, you're serious.
What do you mean? I don't remember. I watched the episodes, but I don't remember how they pronounced it. I'm still pronouncing it as canon.
Giants are just a race, like multiplayer.
Is it Canaan? Because I don't see how it would be pronounced that way either.
Giant also means big, but there's only one of them.
I bet you have electric blast. That's a totally different way of that's a totally different way of reading and pronouncing it. That's a totally different way of reading and pronouncing it. Kanan? It's not Kanan. It's Canaan. So wait, my difference was Canaan and Kanan. Canaan and Kanan. Which anybody who's just reading it and who has never heard of it would have probably did the same thing. You're Spanish, so you don't know the example of it? That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. I'm also reading it inside different languages too. To see if I'm getting it right eventually. I don't want to break my 9 streak with your stream on the live. I mean, you won't. You won't because you already tuned in. You already tuned in. You've heard of it? What do you mean? What do you mean I've heard of it? Fake, you work? What? That's crazy. What the hell? How do we get down there?
I'm ready. I'm ready.
What the heck? How do we get down there? Oh. You have a good night, Fake. We gotta have another way of going about this. Genuinely. And I want to get that box too. We're nearing toward the end, boys. Oh my god, I need help. I need help. Am I streaming tomorrow too? No, I'm not. I won't be streaming tomorrow. Thursday, I'm not gonna be streaming. Only on the YouTube, on this YouTube channel, I'm only streaming on Wednesdays. But I will be streaming Friday and Saturday. On I think Friday will be Marvel Rivals and Saturday will probably be a different game. I kind of want to spice it up. Okay. Not too sure yet. Where else do I have to go? Okay, I gotta get over there. Also, I can't be in any streams before 3. Before 3 o'clock in the morning, or do you mean, or do you mean like, just like in the afternoon? Maybe checking Clone Drone? Oh yeah, I gotta check out those games too. Okay, what the fuck am I dealing with? Oh my god, what am I dealing with?
Coming to you. Up you go.
I'm just dead. Why don't you stream on YouTube on those days? Because I was getting more traction on TikTok too, and they were pretty long streams. But now I'm not going to be doing that long of streams anymore, so I will be doing them on YouTube more often. So don't worry, Frago. I will be doing them on YouTube more often now. It's just I wasn't able to because, like, since they were so long and I needed to cut them up, I stopped worrying about cutting up those long streams and just decided to make revenue off of TikTok instead of having those streams just sit there on YouTube and do nothing. But I kind of I have to put a rule on myself now that, like, I can't go over 4 hours. Like, if the stream goes over 4 hours, then I have to automatically, like, stop it because I won't be able to cut it after that. I don't know. Oh my god, bro. Bro, oh my god.
It is over.
You should play Civ 6 if you get any free time, which I know is rare for you. And it's a complicated long game, but it's really fun.
Boy,
what is Civ 6?
light crystal.
Or do you mean Siege? what is Civ 6? Because on the Marvel Rivals YouTube channel, I'm posting Marvel Rivals content, right? But like any competitive game, any competitive or team-based like type of game, that's what I'll. Like that's what I'll play on there.
I bet there's more where those came from. How'd you know that was there?
Okay, hold on. I don't want to go through there just yet. Gotta make sure I get everything else. No, Civilization 6 is a game about it's being a civilization and being others. Shocking, I know. Is it like, oh, is it like one of those app games? Like, I think I see ads for those. Build your civilization. I'm just like, dude. Build your civilization. I'm gonna go with the Romans. Had ass, bro. I probably might not play something like that. I might get too bored. I might get too bored like too quickly. No, those are crappy mobile games. Civ 6 is actually good.
Around here?
Okay. Nice.
Here. Boy.
Yes, sir.
We haven't found the chest yet. Or did we? I don't think we found the chest yet.
Huh. Interesting. Ready and wait.
How do we get over there? Oh. I'm about to say, how do we get over there? There's a lot of different abilities for different leaders and also different abilities for specific. So if you choose like, so like England and it has their own perks. Ah, okay. Like I understand those games and I've played those types of games before. I'm alright with those games, but I don't think that's a game that I would play on stream though.
I was gonna say ancient, but that works too.
So I kind of just don't find those like as interesting as like other games that I would play. I guess we haven't found them all yet. BNR, 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 BNR. Wait, which way is it going though? Would this be B then? Dude. That's why I said it in your free time, because it's a good game and to stream, because it's slow paced but it's fun. All right, bet. I'll see you next time, buddy. I'll check out the game. That was the same thing though. Ah, okay. I got it. I'm kind of just playing until the next cutscene. Okay. I think we would have already had our rage upgraded if we would have found the other one. We didn't.
This is a lot of bodies.
Tell me what you see.
Well, They looked like men, not giants.
Correct. Thieves seeking treasure. See the traps?
Oh yeah. Lucky for us, they set them all off.
Be grateful these stay dead.
The statue! We made it across!
Read it.
Yes, sir. Oh, this is Duron, one of the 4 stags of the World Tree. He's supposed to watch the entrance to Jotunheim while the giants sleep. Think he's still there?
I do not know.
Oh shit, I'm about to fight something. Where the fuck did he go? What? What? Oh fuck, I was not paying attention.
Where to now?
The peak is still our goal. We find a way up.
What was that? Wait, what did I don't know what I broke.
The highest peak in the realms. Think Mom knew this was the Giant's Mountain?
No, the request has been more complicated than she could have foreseen.
It's a name, I think. Brasley. It means terror. What's that? Weird. There's a candle all tangled up with string and some sort of animal. Some kind of lantern? No wick, though.
That is of no use to us. The Bifrost lights our way.
Hey, what do you do with these torches? They don't need light.
Eyes open.
I do not need to go back down.
Hello!
Stop that.
Come on, that was just... Okay.
Just stop that. Bro, what am I about to fight, bro?
Whoa. What is all this? Where are we?
A mine. And if this claw reaches the summit, our goal is near.
All right. How do we use it? Hey, wait for me. Looks like something's supposed to...
Hold on, I'm looking. Is that right there? There's this right here.
There's gotta be a way to make that claw work.
Making sure that before I start this shit.
The machinery in here looks almost dwarven. But the stonework, that's definitely Yoda. You know, I think the giants not only mined the mountain, but actually lived here. Well, that's not going anywhere.
Can you read it?
Sir! That's funny.
How so?
One hand wrote, Jotnar only. And another wrote, and also dwarves. Should we add to it?
No.
Should we add to it?
Boy.
Okay, now we can move it. Now we can move this.
I think I see how this works. The claw's on one side, and if we get this unstuck... Oh no! I think the rope's stuck under that rock.
That was careless.
Yes, sir. Sorry, sir. Stop. But maybe we can find our way up through there. After, you know, getting rid of those things.
Oh, let's do this. You one behind me? Ah, where's the health pack?
How'd I do?
Better. We need to free the rope from under the mess you created up there, boy.
Maybe there's a way up there through that passage then.
We will see.
I was wondering who woke up every frogger in the mountain. Should have figured.
Oh, did I already come through here? No, I didn't. I think with Brock, we'll kind of like stop right there.
More traps.
There's a tunnel, but you won't fit.
Take it.
Okay. Wow. How big is this place?
It is a mountain. Big.
Let's sort you out.
What do I got for the axe pommel? I do need to get vitality and luck up. Just doesn't seem like anything is catching my eyes. Because that takes down my runic from like 4.
What'll it be, Shorty? Oh, you make up your mind? So,
Oh, I gotta buy a resurrection.
you sticking around for grains of wisdom?
I gotta keep reminding myself to buy resurrection stones.
Always a pleasure. Now fuck right along.
All right. We'll leave it there. We'll leave it off right there for this session of God of War. Whew, I'm pretty tired, bro. But I appreciate everybody that tuned into the God of War stream on the YouTube side and the TikTok, not TikTok, but the Twitch side. My boy Killrid, Froggy, Fake, Mioi, Jinx. I appreciate all of y'all for tuning in. Y'all stay tuned for Friday's stream. We most likely will be playing Marvel Rivals. Yeah, we'll most likely be playing Marvel Rivals for most of that stream. Just not for that long, not for like a 6 hour, 7 hour. We'll just probably go for like 4 maybe. If we're feeling good and if we're winning games, then yeah, we'll just go for like 4 hours. But yeah, and we also got a new PvE mode. We got 2 new PvE modes, so I think the Marvel Rivals content will be pretty fun as well. But besides that, I appreciate all of y'all that tuned in. I love you guys. Make sure y'all join the Discord if you want to talk to me or request anything to play or watch. I'll see y'all all inside the next stream.